Hello friends, today I am going to show you a super easy trick on how to create a HDR image or a high dynamic range image using Photoshop and a plugin called Nik Collection HDR Efex Pro without the use of 3 JPEG images or 3 raw images. In this case, we are going to use only just single JPEG image. You can do it with 3 images also. But in this case, we're going to modify a single JPEG image into 3 images and then merge them into a HDR image using Nik Collection from Google. Nik Collection from Google is a free plugin, which was a free plugin till 2018, but now it is released by another company as a paid version. But still you can manage to get the free version of Nik Collection by just googling it as Nik Collection. And now we are going to jump straight into the session. First of all, click on File, Open, and open the single JPEG image that you want to create as a HDR image. I am opening the image. The image will load up in just a minute, and then right click on the background layer and just duplicate the layer, and just right click again and convert the layer into a smart object. Convert to smart object. This allows you to create further modifications in the layer which will be preserved so that you can change the adjustment later. Click on Filter and Lens Camera Raw Filter. Here we are going to create a HDR image. For that we need 3 different exposures: underexposed image, and an overexposed image, and a normal image that we have already taken. And first of all, let us create an underexposed image by just decreasing the exposure level to -1. Here I am decreasing the exposure and click on OK. Let's just export it as with the name low, that is underexposed image. Let's save it as a JPEG image. We have saved it as a JPEG image, and again open the camera raw filter layer in the smart objects menu and just click on default. This is our default optimized normal image, which is neither an underexposed image nor an overexposed image. Click on OK and click on Export, File, Export, and export it as normal. Or simply you can just take the default image and add it to the merge dialog box and click on Save. Again, let us click on the camera filter, and in this case we shall just click on auto. Auto works fine on most of the cases. Just clicking on auto makes it a little bit brighter, which we can consider it as an overexposed image. Click on OK. Or further we can reduce our shadows or release our shadows to our likeliness. We just need 3 images of different exposures. And let us File, Export. Let us export this as high or overexposed image. Let us consider this as the 3rd image. Click on OK. And now we have all the 3 images that are needed to create a HDR image. Click on File, Automate, Merge to HDR Efex Pro, which is the Nik Collection plugin automation. Click on it. It will load in just a minute. Here we are asked to give the 3 images. Let's open the 3 images. Select all the 3 and click on Select. Open. Here we have loaded the 3 images. We can click on the option to create a smart object, and the merged HDR image will be created as a smart object. Merge dialog. Let us take us to the merge dialog by clicking on merge dialog. Here we can tweak in various settings related to HDR creation of our image, and Nik collection is merging all the three exposures. The different exposures will be merged to create a 32-bit image from three different 8-bit images, JPEG images. And here we are given with three settings. We can just decrease the low by just clicking on releasing the shadows a little bit and just overexposing the image, and just yes. Then we can slightly adjust the exposure compensation, which will allow us to create a further dynamic range into the image. We don't want the alignment to take place here because we are taking a single JPEG image. If we are using three different JPEG images, we must click on alignment. Ghost reduction can be turned off as alignment is not needed. Chromatic aberration can be clicked or enabled. And let's create HDR. Nik collection will merge the three images and will show us with the HDR image that we are gonna get. It's merging the three different exposures, preparing HDR image for us. It will take just a minute. As it's a HDR 32-bit image, it will take some time. Yes, it has finally created the HDR image. Look at this. We have got a greater dynamic range in the image compared to the original image we have taken. We can further edit this with the presets, that is balanced or deep. Deep looks even better. And we can further tweak the settings again with tonal compression, HDR method, and the settings are available in the right hand side. For our illustration, let us click on balanced. Balanced will work fine for us. We have other default presets also, which will create a dramatic effect, various presets, and also we can further tweak this to our likings. Deep, there is an option called deep, preset deep. For our purpose, we will create as balanced. Balanced preset will work for us, and click on OK. It is saving the image to taking the image back to Photoshop, and this image will be a 32-bit image which we can't edit in Photoshop with further adjustments in Photoshop. So we have to convert this 32-bit image into a 8-bit image by using image modes in Photoshop. This will be saved as a smart object in Photoshop. Nik collection is saving the image. It will take some time as it is a 32-bit image, high dynamic, high definition image. The overall saturation, contrast, and the depth of the image will be increased as we are merging three different exposures. We are getting the complete dynamic range of the image. Here we are with the image, high dynamic range image, and we can't make certain adjustments like brightness and contrast. Some adjustments are available. It's due to the reason that it is a 32-bit image, and we have to convert it into a 8-bit image using image mode, 8 bits per channel. Click on merge. Let's select the exposure and gamma in this options. Click on OK. Voila! Here we are with the high dynamic range image in Photoshop. Thus we have created a high dynamic range image using just a single JPEG image with Photoshop and a plugin called Nik Collection HDR Efex Pro.